Welcome to Altcoin Daily with Bitcoin Gorilla. Today we're going to be breaking down DODO. By the end of this video, you're going to get the fundamental analysis as well as the technical analysis of DODO and why it is called the decentralized trading protocol for Web3. I remember Bitcoin Gorilla. Every strategy used in this video is developed from scratch from me. So mind you, it is credited to me. You're not going to see this trading strategy elsewhere. So I'll be drawing my chart from scratch. You're going to be seeing word drawings. If you're new to my channel, you will want to subscribe if you like my style of analysis, because I always pick different altcoin daily and break them down. You never know, the next altcoin could be the one in your portfolio. If you like my strategy and you find it funny like a gorilla, give me a thumbs up, because I am called Bitcoin Gorilla based on my trading strategy and my trading style. So let me introduce you to my family before we start. It is called Makaveli Trader. This is actually a registered company, a registered community under the Nigeria Corporate Affairs. Not just that, this is where you're going to be trading with me for a lifetime. So I share all my trade live. So if you really want to be active with Bitcoin Gorilla on the go, you take every trade I trade, come to Makaveli Trader. When you come in, you're going to get 3 months intensive trading. Now, why? Because riding with me is not easy. Actually, I am a high leverage trader. I trade 125x, and you will be trading that too. So if you doubt and you have a lot of how 125x and I'm riding it to over 1000%, yes, I trade 125x, I trade 50x, the highest leverage, because I believe that you actually need less capital and more like leverage to understand this market. So, and I'll be teaching you this strategy in 3 months. You're going to learn all my strategy. My strategy, each one you see, comes with different laws and rules that guide this trading that you see. My trading style is a not easily you see out there. So when you come into Makaveli Trader, you become a Makaveli Trader for life. You will learn my trading strategies. I will teach you everything I know about this market. I am constantly growing and learning. This is why it is a one-time access. I am not after your monthly money. I am not after your yearly money. It is a one-time payment to become a Makaveli Trader. Access is open only 3 times in a year. Now we have 3 types of membership. We have the sports traders membership, the futures traders, and the staking membership. When you become a sports trader, you only have access to spot trading. If you become a futures trader, you have access to both spot and futures. And if you become a staking member, you have access to the three. And staking, we also teach you how to stake for long-term investing. Now, when you come into the family, apart from the 3 months training, you're going to get student dashboard where you have videos you can rewatch at any time. The videos, when you watch them, they come with quiz, and if you can pass all your courses, you'll be able to get certified that you were trained by Makaveli Trader. Because you are a full-time Makaveli Trader, you get your certificate. And not just that, you're going to have access to over 200 trading books that is going to learn your learning, going to help you in learning and growing. Because Bitcoin Gorilla myself, I am still learning and growing, and I'm still reading more books, adding it to this library. And this family grow with me. You become a part of family that grows with me, where I share insight on the go. 24 hours I am awake at night trading with my family. We are up trading. So if you want to join us, you're going to get coin recommendations. We do not give signals. We are just here to teach you how to start creating your own signals and actually go out there and help people, because we are helping you become a part of a family who is growing to actually liberate a lot of mind in this crypto community. And then our goal is to take away FOMO. No more FOMO in your trading, no more liquidations. This is our goal. No more FOMO, no more liquidation. So when you come into the family, you're going to have rest of mind when trading the crypto market daily. So if you are interested in Makaveli Trader, I'm going to leave a link to the free channel on Telegram where we share our update, so you catch up with Makaveli traders and know when access will be opening. But access will be opening, it's a countdown already. Access will be opening this January on the 3rd of January, and this access will be closing on what, 27th of January. So it's a 6 days countdown. If you want to know more, like I said, I'll leave the link under this video for you to do more research. Go to the website and get more info about Makaveli traders. So if you look at this chart, this is the DODO chart. But before we jump into the technical analysis, there will be a timestamp under this video. You can always skip to the technical analysis if you already know the fundamentals of DODO. But I always advise, and this is why all my videos contain fundamental analysis is know the coin you're putting your money in. Don't end up in shit coin. Shit coins are being born every day, and these coins will take your money and disappear like squad game coin. If you don't know what this coin offer and a real reason or a real services behind them, they will end up collapsing. Yes, I know they are memo coins, and memo coins have their reason why they do make good money, because people are interested in the memo behind the coin, not just any shit coin that just wake up and anybody can create a coin, just like somebody did with fluffy coin. Now, but that's a story for another day. Here we're going to talk about Dodo. What is Dodo? Dodo is currently trading at $1.01. And not just that, it has actually made a move today of 5.58% to the upside, which is good, right? The current market cap of Dodo is around 112 million, 112.133.176 million dollars. That's the current market cap. The maximum supply is $1 billion. The total supply as well is $1 billion. Now, having this information, what is the all-time high? Let's look at the all-time high the price has ever gotten to. Now, the price has hit the highest since the time of listing of Dodo going public, to the price of $8.51. Well, it is trading now around $1, which means it has literally lost about 88% of that move to the upside. Now, this move to the upside happened around February 2021. That was 10 years and 10 months ago. Now, the all-time low, the lowest price has ever hit in Dodo, the cheapest it has ever gone for, was around September 2020. That was a year ago, and it was around the price of 0.06237 cents. Now, knowing the prices that this coin has hit, what is it about Dodo? Now, according to CoinMarketCap, Dodo is a DeFi protocol, a decentralized DeFi protocol and on-chain liquidity provider whose unique market makers proactive market makers PMM algorithm aims to offer better liquidity and price stability than automated market makers. So Dodo is competing with automated market makers. I don't know if you know anything about what they call arbitrary trading. Now, these exchanges are where people go and do what they call arbitrary trading. Arbitrage trading. Let me not bite my lip. Arbitrage trading. um the, the tongue, the lips twisting thing, sorry. Now, the thing about PMM, also known as proactive market makers, and automated market makers, is where you can actually go and list any coin under them, and they can provide liquidity to your coin so that people will start buying your coin. So let's say you have a new coin, you can go and list it. Maybe you can pair the coin to be selling with Ethereum. If somebody has Ethereum, they can buy your coin, all those kind of things. Now, them, they are boasting that they can provide on-chain liquidity, that's constant liquidity, than automated market maker. So the PPM pricing mechanism, which mimics human trading, utilizes Oracle to gather highly accurate market prices for assets. It then provides enough liquidity close to these prices in order to stabilize the portfolio of liquidity providers. Lower price slippage and negate impermanent loss by allowing arbitrage trading as a reward. I just talked about arbitrage trading. The arbitrage trading, how it works is like, if Bitcoin is currently selling in Binance at the rate of 60K, then Dodo is boosting that. If you go to Dodo exchange, you can actually buy you can actually buy the same Bitcoin at the rate of probably 55K. Then you can now rush and go and sell it on Binance for 60K and make the profit. That is what they call arbitrage trading, where prices are slipping. There's a slippage in price whereby other exchanges can be selling higher. Dodo is promising that its own exchange will be selling lower. So you can use the opportunity to do that trading style called arbitrage trading. So should we talk more? Let's find out, because this is sounding interesting. Dodo position itself as one of the most competitive liquidity providers that offers very low transaction fees and price slippage through its PMM algorithm first conceived in April 2020. So if you build applications, if you are someone that is building an exchange or you have a plan of building an exchange, Dodo's plan is telling you that they can provide you with liquidity that you can even actually make good use of. So if you're building on top of Dodo as an exchange, you can see the exchanges they are comparing to that, where you can actually take advantage of their price. Binance is also listed here. You can see a lot of things, but we're going to come back to this. Let's still finish and break down the advantage. The team claims that PMM algorithm provides superior pricing over that of AMM competitor Uniswap. Now, Uniswap is an AMM competitor. I'm going to make a video next. Since it's a competition, we're going to make another video on Uniswap. So let's see what Uniswap has that Dodo is competing with and Dodo feels they can beat, right? I'm going to make another video on Uniswap, so look forward to that video. Now, due to flatter price curve, that is what they are boasting. The PMM collects funds near market prices to establish enough liquidity, which drops quickly. The further the price moves from the market price, Dodo automatically adjusts market prices in order to attract arbitrage that will help keep liquidity providers provide portfolio stable. So what Dodo is saying is, when the arbitrage happen, Dodo take advantage too. I don't know how they do it, but they are claiming they have a way of collecting market price and then dropping their own market price to make sure that market doesn't run. So if Bitcoin is at 60K and the coin is dropping fast, Dodo, maybe Binance could have dropped to the point of 55K, Dodo could still be at 58K. So you see that kind of chances of you just taking advantage to go to Dodo and then take advantage of buying it cheaper and going to Binance to actually selling it, or rushing to Dodo to sell quicker. Because if you miss the dump and let's say you caught yourself in a dump and you still have opportunity to adjust, you can go to Dodo and sell it on Dodo because it is chances are high Dodo is claiming they can be selling at a higher price even when the market is dumping, and could be selling at a lower price when the market is going up. And you can take a lot of advantage of that. Now, this is what their website look like. So if you want to go in, you can go to the app or you go to the docs. Now, for more about Dodo, you can read about them, because now we are going to be looking at the technical analysis. Let's get to the price. I am a trader. I am here for the money. The stories are for those who are going to be using arbitrage trading, right? I don't do arbitrage trading. I actually do live futures trading. I'm interested in the movement of this price. When it's time to short it, let's kill the market. When it's time to bull it, let's kick it to the moon. That is what I'm here for. So let's talk about price. So looking at this price, the current all-time high, we're going to be placing our support and resistance. So first of all, let's understand what is support and resistance, because I always explain what I do. I'm a very transparent teacher. That's why when you come to Makaveli Traders, you're going to be doing this live with me for a lifetime. How interesting it would be when you become part of the family. So first of all, this is resistance. Resistance is area on your chart. You meet resistance when price is going up. When price is moving up, price gets to certain areas where they can no longer move up due to hidden supply or hidden reasons you don't see physically on the chart. But this chart do tell you, because they react by either this price pausing for a while or completely changing direction and start going down. So such situations, we call them resistance. They are supply area. Now, opposite of resistance is called support. Support are area where prices get to on the chart. They are also hidden areas, so they are not seen on your chart. They are hidden area where price gets to when price is falling and it can no longer go lower or move further down. Instead, it pauses for a while, go sideways like this move here, go sideways and then reverses and change direction, or continues the move depending on the supply, if the supply continues. Now, these areas are demand area and they are called support. Now, one thing you must know secret about support and resistance is they are interchangeable, which means support automatically turns into resistance when they get broken, and resistance automatically turns to a support when price breaks below it, breaks above it. So with that being known, with that being known, you can see I am actually pointing out my obvious support and resistance point. And after I take note of those areas, I am going to go further and treat them in even a further breakdown. Now, for me, I don't believe using a line. A lot of people use line. I don't believe a line is enough, because the reason is for situations like this, situation of what they call a spring. In price action, there's something they call a spring, where you see market makers breaking support intentionally just to kick you out of trade, and then the trade actually continue in the direction you were actually expecting in the first place after kicking you out, which is horrible. But this is how this market is made. Nobody cares about you. They are here to eat, and these market makers don't care. So you need to care, because it's your money. And this is why I treat support as an area. So to bring my strategy, the Bitcoin strategy, I bring in the box. So I contain everything that is in the box. So the next thing I'm going to go do further is get the support and resistance of the box. So every aspect of my box is going to be dealing with support and resistance. So this is my support. Obviously, from the chart, this is the support area, and this is the resistance area. Now I can see this is quite an extended resistance, but I'm going to tell you why. We're going to find out together. So the next thing that I'm going to do is, I see that quite obviously price actually had a lot of drama around this point. So I'm going to take note of that, because I see that there's a support around this point for this second box, and there's a resistance around this point. Now you can see that Dodo doesn't have much data to work with. Dodo is not that such an old coin. It's not that old, but we are still going to do something with this data, right? Yes, we're going to still do something with this data. So let me change the color of this not to confuse us. Aha. So now we know the support. So let me actually show you. This is my support of this box, and this is my resistance of this box. Now this is the support of this box, and this is my resistance area of the same box. Now, I know somebody commented I should try to be calling price because of the sake of those who are viewing from mobile. So don't worry, I read all your comments, and even when you ask for a coin, I will actually do analysis on that coin. So if you have a coin you want me to analyze, leave it in the comment section. I'll make a video on it. So looking at this price, let's zoom in, because Dodo is stuck on the real support that if it breaks, it's going down. But let's find out why I think so. Now, can we actually get anything like a buyer's line and a seller's line? If now this is weekly chart, mind you, so be very careful of concluding. This chart, one candle is a week, so take note of the time frame that we are working with. So I can see that right here, a line that they respected. Let's see what it looks like on daily. This is the daily chart. This is what it looks like. You see, they broke the line. This is what the line looks like. We need a minimum of 2 touches. You can see they had 2, 3, and the fourth time they failed. They tried, they struggled, but they failed, and they dipped down, bringing them to the major support, which in the past already had double top bottom. And this is the third time they are arriving at it. So double bottom, you can see the shape of double bottom played out. This is how a double bottom played, and the shape actually played perfectly well and completed its mission by hitting our resistance. Now you will ask me, I thought you said this place is support, but I made a statement. I said when a support is broken, it automatically becomes a resistance, and when a resistance is broken, it automatically becomes a support. So our previous support is now a resistance. This is why price has failed to move ahead of it, because now it is now stopping price. What acted as your friend is now your enemy. This is life. This is how it switch, and life is trading, and trading is life. So if I tell you that they are back to the last support, which means they are back to the last place which saved them, which is their friend. So chances are high they are going to bounce to attack this point. But you can see they have actually made 1, 2, 3, and 4 attacks, which means they are having chance of actually coming to break through this anytime soon. So any more attack they have on this support, expect Dodo to be heading itself for either $2 from this current $1 is going to try $2. 1.9 first has to be conquered, because they need to pierce. They need demand to pierce through it. $2. Once they get through $2, I see Dodo actually heading for $5 again. So sooner or later, expect Dodo to head for $5. And if this demand is high, expect Dodo to attack $9. Now, this is going to happen in a far way in 2022 if you're patient. But I do see them actually conquering this sideways soon. So Dodo, I don't see them breaking down. But if you see them go below $0.6, please run and escape the trade. It's not worth it. Because for me, I believe that the support is in a